etc., etc. I'm about to hit a pretty good milestone on Runescape. Not that anyone cares about Runescape, obviously, but I am an Iron Man and I did get this drop and I'm about to be able to wear it, so that's exciting times. Let me just make sure that I am live. Let's see. Yep, I am live. Oh, that's the wrong... Sorry guys, that's the wrong thumbnail. My bad. Why did that not... What? Resend, are you dumb? Like, hello? Sorry guys, I just need to change the thumbnail really quick. I'm not sure why resend didn't, but that's classic feckin' resend right there, I guess. Didn't save any of this. Beautiful, amazing. Thank you so much, resend, for doing absolutely nothing for me. Let me just change this up, guys. 1 second. Ah, why did it change? Completely changed my title. Do I have my title anywhere? Should be here, right? Yeah. Sorry, guys. Just give me 2 seconds. Really annoying, but it is what it is. Okay, there we go. Perfect. That should be good. Okay, so what are we doing today? Except leveling up on Runescape. We are going to test sub agents for WordPress today. I'll just make sure that the new thumbnail is live, etc. There we go. Okay, perfect. I'll just get the chat up on my phone. Let me know how everyone is getting on today. Happy Sunday. Let me know if you're working or just chilling. I'll just put my chat on. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, so we're going to be testing sub agents for a WordPress build today. I'll probably do a directory just because it's probably the easiest thing to build. Still best for SEO for websites, in my opinion. That's why I'm doing this. It can be given to a client easily. Like if you want to resell something, then WordPress is for sure the way to go. It's perfect for marketing websites, for SaaS projects. It's easier to manage than a NextJS website. And let's get on with it. So this is going to be a pretty simple build, in my opinion. It's not difficult. I'm just waiting to get 75 range real quick. So I'm already inside a Claude Code project here, and I'm going to build this step by step and show you everything I do to build a WordPress website. So we'll do this from the very beginning. I want to make a new WordPress website using Docker. The way this will work is that you will do everything in the, I'll zoom in a bit, everything in the Docker CLI using WordPress CLI inside Docker in order to create menus, create pages, and anything else needed. Firstly, spin up a sub agent. Hey guys, hello from Germany, hello from Portugal, hey guys, hello from Ireland, where I am. Firstly, spin up an agent, sub agent to create the entire project inside Docker. I will be launching on DigitalOcean, so make sure that the Docker reflects this in how it's set up. Use random ports, as I may have different projects running that are using the standard WordPress ports. 75 range, hell yes, dude. I can finally wear my new item that I got. That's so cool. Sorry guys, I'm just going to really quickly just do something on RuneScape. I'm just going to reset this. I'm going to see how much XP I'm getting now with the new weapon. I just got my cape, my quest cape on OSRS started July the 4th. Jesus Christ, dude. That is a lot of work. I'm using the new Eclipse weapon. I just got it from, I'm an Iron Man, but I just got it the other day. I'll launch a sub agent to help complete a WordPress project using Docker with custom ports configured for DigitalOcean deployment. Perfect. That's exactly what we needed. I'll just mute in case it's there's a bit of background noise or whatever. Damn, that's a lot of questing in 4 or 5 months. I play on Mac too, funny, yeah. I do like Macs. Oh yeah, the 6 XP is way better. Look at that, 34, 34.7. Jesus, the Eclipse is pretty cool actually. It's not as fast as I was expecting. I thought it'd be faster. Oh. Okay, so let's see here. I'll launch a sub agent to set up a complete WordPress project using Docker with custom ports configured for DigitalOcean. Okay, beautiful. Why custom ports? I just have loads of WordPress projects running, so you can get Gemstone Crab plugin helper to ping you on Mac when moved to the next Crab Center push notification. Yeah, I already have the AFK one anyway. The what's it called? The AFK notifier. Okay, so you can see that was a lot of stuff all at once there. It should start the actual WordPress project shortly too. Damn, 60k an hour. Oh yeah, that's a huge improvement. I think I was getting 30k before. That's so much better. Holy shit. Damn, 60k an hour is really good. Okay, so that should be done already. Beautiful. Also, the ports don't really matter, Fat J, just so you know, it's just kind of, yeah. Okay, get another sub agent to get the system actually running with WordPress installed and a custom theme that we will work off. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Happy Sunday. What's everyone working on? I really wish I could play music while I'm streaming. I just don't know the rules on music, so I just don't bother, but I really would like to listen to music, but yeah. I don't know. I don't want to get demonetized and stuff. Actually, is it monetized? That's a good question. Okay, monetization is on this time. Automatic, sure. Just sometimes it doesn't actually work with the monetization. I'm not sure why. Does some weird stuff. Anyway, let's see if we can get this running. How much XP am I getting? 56k. I'll take that, honestly. I was getting 30k before. Much better. Why Superbase? What is this? Why would that be using Superbase? Oh, they're all the microterms. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so let's open Docker. There's the dashboard here. There we go. Is that running already? No, not quite. Mm-hmm. We should see this running any second now. There we go. Docker Compose up. Permission denied. Okay. Weird. I don't know why I keep saying no container. I was trying something, but so far no luck. I wanted to fact check my content with Perplexity API to make a plugin that sends my CPT to Perplexity and it checks the content. Perplexity API is trash. Use OpenRouter search, in my opinion. Oh, the token size is too big. Also, just honestly, Perplexity API is not very good. It's not good at all. The quality is just terrible. They have their own what they call models, and they're just not that good. To be honest with you, I might get flamed for saying that, but in my opinion, they're just not that good. This is actually taking a little bit longer than I would have expected, but that's okay. We'll give it time. Is it actually running? Maybe. Let's have a look. Yeah, it is running. Okay, perfect. Oh, possible to move my head to the lower right. Yeah, true. Sorry. That was supposed to be there. Maybe, oh, lower right. Maybe here? Nah. Wait, I'll just go smaller. I'll just play like that for now. I think that's probably the best I can do. Maybe like a little bit more like here. Maybe I can move the, yeah, I'll move the thing over there a bit. Is that better? Yeah, that should be better. Okay, perfect. Let me know if that's better, Volt. Okay, it looks like we've got everything running successfully. The problem is I need good, what does that say? For the fact checking like 10 to 20 different pages, and then I puts everything together and see what's out. I don't think that's a very good way to do it, personally, I would say. Have you thought about using the Claude Code SDK instead? That would probably work better. What is Cadence? I said I wanted a custom theme. I guess we can just go with whatever it's done here. Okay, so we should be able to log into our WordPress already. So admin and this login. Okay, beautiful. So we're already on WordPress. Does this cost money at all? Is Cadence open source? Is Cadence theme free? So there is a free version and premium version. Use an SDK. Use Claude Code SDK, Fat J. I promise you, you will not. You'll say thank you to me in a week or two. Okay, so I'd like a custom theme, not any kind of paid theme. If you want to build on Cadence and that's legal, that's fine. Let's create a directory for I'll do the one I always do. Therapists in California. I want to do this. Hey, hello, I've been watching you since your Rebel days and your old videos, and I still do. In your opinion, do you think GitHub Pages as a blog or website could be a successful idea? Probably not, no. Have you tried the OSRS MCP? It's a game changer. What does it do? There's no way there's no OSRS MCP. You're trolling. Doesn't make any sense. OSRS MCP. I'm getting trolled. There's nothing right. Oh, okay. That actually is. That's pretty funny, actually. There actually is an OSRS MCP. It's hilarious. Oh, I'll have to use that at some point. That would be so funny. Okay, anyway. I want to do this with a JSON importer. So let's start by defining the JSON schema. You need to do research using sub agents. I thought you were trolling, but there actually is no OSRS MCP, which is hilarious. Need to do research using sub agents in order to find. No, Siri, stop. Stop. Bad Siri. In order to find details in depth about therapists, then define a schema for a therapist, create the JSON schema for 5 therapists, and a JSON schema importer. All the JSON schemas must be exactly the same for this to work. Does this make sense? And can you do it if you can find images as well? Bonus points. Hello, Automated Dev. How you doing, dude? Welcome back. Guys, I'm just going to change the stream title just because that does sometimes bring in a few more people. So let's just change this real quick. Perfect timing, yep. Where are the GZs in the chat for my new range level, guys? Come on. Okay, let's see. This is indeed a... Yep, this is a sub-agent. Perfect, this is what I wanted. Vibing to the stratosphere, that'd be a good name. True. What do you think of the thumbnail for this one? It's so good, man. Pexels or Pixels, whatever it's called, is so good. PIKZELS.com or .ai, I'm not sure. Really, really good for thumbnails. I was saying to my friend the other day, like people probably spend years getting to that point, like manually learning how to do that, and then an AI can just do it. It's crazy. Okay, so let's just keep things together here. This is the idea for this live stream, guys. Testing sub-agents for WordPress builds. Why? Still best for SEO websites, in my opinion. It can be given to clients easily. Perfect for making marketing websites. Easier to manage than the NextJS website. And we currently are getting on with it. Why you make our head always so big and the body so small? I don't know what that means. Do you mean my actual floating head? I don't know where to put my own head. By the way, guys, if you do want an application or something built, there's a link in the description of this stream. Basically, we're looking for 1 or 2 or 3 more projects in the last quarter of 2025. We've currently built one MVP for one person, and we're about to build another one. Actually, I will quickly talk about this MVP. I do have permission to talk about this MVP, so I just want to quickly show you guys what I actually created last night at 5 a.m. Not last night, this morning at 5 a.m. I am a weekend warrior, as it's known in the biz. I will work all day and all night. Oh, right, yeah, okay, yeah. It's Pexels, Fat J. I did see that as well, but I'm not too fussed about that, honestly. It makes me look disproportionate. Yeah, I agree. So this is what we built for a client. If you do have an MVP idea and you want one of these built in the shortest amount of time possible, feel free to contact us. There's a link in the description of this stream. But basically what this does is it's a real-time quote generator. So if I go to live calls here, the really cool thing is if you actually ring this number, and I go to runtime logs and I show you, you can actually see I rang this number last night. You can actually see numbers, calls coming in, right? Which is crazy. Where's John Smith? Okay, John Smith is gone. That was me last night, but you can actually call this number. Please don't call this number because it's my client. It's their business number. But basically, what it does is you call this number and it you have an AI. You have a conversation with an AI, and then the AI can take that information and give you an insurance quote, right? And I built all of that last night, basically all of that functionality. Claude Code has been absolutely destroying recently in terms of code quality with sub agents, especially. It's so fucking good. In my opinion, if you want something built, build it now. If you can't build it yourselves, like I keep saying, there is a link in the description of this video / stream. Feel free to check it out if you want something building. But yeah, I'm really, I was blown away by the quality of coding from Claude Code yesterday. Absolutely crazy, honestly. Like I was using sub agents last night. I couldn't believe it. Like it was one-shotting things that I don't know if it's just it's better or I don't know the way that I'm using sub agents is better or whatever it is. Something has changed in the way that we're doing things. And yeah, the code quality has just gone through the roof, honestly. What backend was for that app? It's Express. It's an Express app. No, not Next.js. React and Express. That's what the client asked for. So again, you know, we're making things for clients. So if a client wants React, client gets React. You know what I mean? If it's on the MVP document, that's what they get. So what kind of sub agents? I'm literally not even using custom sub agents, guys. I'm just saying look, if I go, I don't know, no, I can't show this, but I'm not using specific subagents. I'm just like here, there are no specific subagents, right? I'm just saying use subagents. It spawns a subagent, and the beautiful thing about that is that all of the context is within one conversation. That's what I like about this, right? So what are we doing here? We're creating schema, right? So JSON schema for California licensed therapist in a directory system, right? Yeah, so we've got unique identifier, photo, if there is a photo, all these different things, right? That's beautiful. I want to buy a Mac for programming. Any recommendations? M5 or M4 Pro? How much RAM? I would get an M4 or an M5 for sure. This is an M4, and you can just see from how ridiculous. Like, this is using 9 gig of memory, right? And it's still running like nothing is going on. So for sure the M4 is good. Obviously, if you've got the money, M5 is most likely going to be better. I'm not like a Mac expert though. I'm probably not the right person to ask, to be frank. But yeah, I would say M4 or M5 definitely. My M4 is really treating me well. I like it a lot. It's very portable. It's like a portable studio. It has video encoding. It has like it's actually crazy how good it is for basically everything. It's so good. Is this annoying having like OBS open in the background, by the way, guys? Just let me know and I can minimize it. But I do like having it open because I can kind of see what's going on. Okay, so it doesn't look like it's able to get photos. That's fine. That's pretty normal. Claude isn't actually able to get photos. I can easily give Claude the ability to get photos. But I don't think I'll. Okay, so that's just a made-up website. Really? Do you have this type of training in your school community? I want to join, but I like to learn to vibe code. Is it a game changer? Yeah, sub agents are a game changer, I promise you. I do have a lot of this in my school community. Yes, I do. What is their website? What? How can you have 15 years experience when you're 28? Huh? She became what is this? Dr. Emily Stevens, Sarah Martinez, 15 years experience, age 28 years old, email example@gmail.com. What's going on here? Such a weird website. What the hell? Subagents, this is 100% a game changer. How would you get Claude Code to find relevant media to replace media which is suitable, or does Playwright take care of that just to start? Just started vibing last night. So I actually used Gina for this. Um, those aren't real therapists or real websites. I want real people. All right, so I'm gonna give this the ability to find images as well. Basically, this is how I find images using God, I love this website. This is how I find images using Claude Code, right? So you click API here, and you grab this, right? I want real websites with real people for a real feckin' directory. It's not that hard, mate. Stop pissing around. You can use Gina to find real images of people. Use here's a curl request. Give this to your sub agent so they can find images. They basically just need to use r.gina on a on a URL to scrape GitHub Markdown from it and extract images. Thanks. Plus, do you adjust sub agents for each task or are they general? Well, that's the really cool thing. Right, watch. This is me saying, right, I want you to use, this is how I want you to use a sub agent, right? And then what is it going to do? It's going to create its own prompt for that sub agent. I don't have to make anything. I don't have to worry about making the sub agent. Watch. So let's just see. As soon as this like creates the agent, you'll see exactly what I mean, right? It's going to actually create an entire prompt. Let's see if I can get the prompt. Wait, here we go. Maybe. Yeah, look. So, prompt, find 5 real Californian therapists, critical requirements, all data must be real, API usages. So it created this prompt for me based off my requirements, right? So I don't have to adjust each sub-agent. Claude Code creates each sub-agent for me for a specific use, right? So every single sub-agent has a specific use. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Bob. That's exactly what happens. So it's given the context it needs, right? Yeah, it's cracked. It really is. It's actually crazy. And then it has its own 200,000 context window, which doesn't use the same context window as Claude Code. So you can effectively just keep coding forever in the same context window, which is super, super amazing. What do you think about ChatGPT Atlas? Do you think it will include new features and improvements? Haven't even opened it, haven't downloaded it, don't give a shit. I just don't care. Honestly, OpenAI, not a fan of them. When they released Codex for the first time, it was really, really good. And then they did the classic AI company thing where it was good for 3 days, and then they just completely wiped it, probably because their CPUs were burning down or whatever. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of OpenAI, to be honest. I think they just keep doing things that distract from actually making a good feckin' AI. Any thoughts on hosting via something? Seem it is a freeway start. I use DigitalOcean because it's really cheap. I just use DigitalOcean. Which one is best? Client versus Recode? Kilo Code is the best. Kilo Code. This one here, this is the best one. In terms of those systems, Kilo Code is the best. By far. And he wanted to sponsor me, and I didn't reply to him. And now he doesn't want to sponsor me anymore because he's grown on his own. Fair play to the guy, though. He made a really, really good, he did a really, really good job. Okay, let's have a look. So now we should actually start to see images. Is this a real website, first of all? And are they a therapist, second of all? It is real. They are a therapist. Perfect. So now we should start to get images. There we go. Perfect. There's an image. So is this an image of her, for example? Yep. Perfect. So now you can start to see how we can get real images into Claude Code and into our projects using Gina. It's super easy. All you need is 2 lines of code, and it's actually free to get started with Gina. You will eat up your tokens quickly, but I do recommend, if you do want to keep doing things like this, Gina is the way to go for sure. The other option would be Bright Data. The really cool thing about Bright Data is if you need to scrape a specific type of website like LinkedIn or whatever, it is actually much better for that. If you try to scrape LinkedIn or Facebook using Gina, it won't work, right? But if you try and scrape using Bright Data, it will work. Bright Data is actually a sponsor of the channel as well. But yeah, I just wanted to quickly mention that because if you are trying to scrape LinkedIn, Amazon, those kind of things, Gina will not work, but Bright Data will work. Yeah, Kilo Code for sure is better than those other two. Okay, guys, so let's see how we're doing so far. Looks like we're doing pretty well. We should start to see all of the JSON information coming together nicely. Okay, so let's have a look. Yeah, you can see all of this info coming in nicely. All of these images. It's really finding out a lot of good information about each therapist as well, which is what we want. Fine, yeah. I'll show you guys how to launch this website as well. I plan on launching this website by the end of the stream, so we can watch that happen in real time as well. I might actually just no, I'll leave it. I was hungry, man. I was starving last night, actually. Okay, so I mean, this is taking a while, but it'll be worth it, guys. Normally, what you can do if this is taking too long is you can say, please spin up multiple sub agents instead of just one. I'm not going to do that just because I don't want to ruin this, but looks like it's doing a pretty good job here. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, unless he's outside. Okay, so there we go. Now we have our first JSON schema. I just finished yesterday's stream. Epic contributions to the community as always. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Okay, so this is just the example schema. I don't like the fact that it says simplified here. That's kind of annoying. That's not what I want, but whatever. There really needs to be a way to interrupt agents without completely resetting the system. It's very annoying, actually. Okay, we have our first bit. JSON schema is quite low. As in, it's there's not that much here, but that's okay. This will still work. Normally, I would stop it and say, please don't like reduce the level of schema, but I'm just going to continue for now. Something in my eye. Ow. Okay, we have our second therapist slash psychologist. Like a shotgun. I know what that's referring to for sure. Okay, so we have our first couple of things coming in, which is really nice. I would have preferred that this would have been more detailed, but I mean, it's not the end of the world. What is nightly when it's at home? What is this? Huh? What is nightly? Fuck. I literally have no idea what this is. I have no idea what this is. What is this? This guy. What is nightly? Suddenly I just have this thing called nightly on my Mac. What? Guys, am I... So I was just joined. What are you building? I'm building a WordPress, what's it called? WordPress, directory using sub agents. What is nightly Mac? I just put OSRS long. Nightly I might refer to specific things such as web browser. I'm so confused as to what nightly is, but fair enough. Okay, we now have our 5 example JSON therapists. Now I'm going to show you how we can turn that into an entire website. Candy, come and say hello. Come on. Candy, come here. Come on. The stream want to meet you. Come on. Come on. No? You just want food, don't you, as usual? Candy! Oh, are there any new models today? I didn't actually check. Let's have a look. Open router, models. Nah. It's Sunday. Nobody's working except us. Okay, so we have the data. Let's start to actually build the website here. Just means I can only build, right? Okay. I'm getting 53k range XP an hour while doing this. That's crazy. It's really, really good XP. Okay, so we should be pretty close here. Schema is valid JSON, perfect. Image URLs, all of them have them. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I don't like all the markdown files it creates. I wish it would just get on with it sometimes. You can specifically say to Claude, tell the sub agent not to just create loads of markdown files. That is something I'd recommend. Honestly, guys, our cat is so demanding. It's crazy. If you set up an orchestrator to control your sub-agents can tell him to stop front-end agent because XYZ, he will command them to stop and correct his path, allowing to stop everything. Yeah, I did try that. I want manual control though, do you know what I mean? I don't want to just be relying on agents all the time. If it says that it's doing something incorrect, I want the ability to pause the agent and to tell it to do something different without resetting the whole process. That would be so good if Claude or Anthropic introduced that. Come on. Just get on with it. I don't need this level of detail. Candy. Task done. Finally. Jesus, that took a long time. You can see how seriously it takes its job, though. When you give it to a sub-agent, it's far more serious than just Claude Code. I know what we've got. That's fine. Good job. Now find some images. Yeah, that's fine. On Unsplash using a sub-agent for the home page, etc. Sorry if you can hear the cat, guys. Where's Gina? I'm going to show you guys how to get Unsplash images now as well. So let's go to API. So instead of just scraping a website, no, I'm streaming. What do you want me to do? Like, Candy, basta. Just wait. Be patient. God. You can use s.gina for this. Search for something like Unsplash therapy. Find an Unsplash search result page, then scrape it with r.gina for images. Just need 5 images. Hurry up with the sub agent. Don't take ages. Don't need verification. Don't need DIMD files. Just need some images for the homepage, etc. I didn't give it the s.gina thing. So yeah, I really, really like this whole like slowly building things, right? Instead of just trying to one-shot everything. I really, really am starting to believe in this process. So let's see the prompt here this time. Okay, it's literally just getting straight in. perfect. Just get the images fast. So look, it does an s.genus search, right? Which they're doing site unsplash.com and then mental health. So what happens? It gets the search result page. So it's basically a SERP scraper. If you don't know what a SERP scraper is, then yeah. Search engine result page scraper. So now you can see it's doing individual images. We specifically want Unsplash images. Hopefully that it knows that. There we go. So now we have 5 images with descriptions. Now it's making the custom post type and JSON importer, which we'll see why that's important in just a moment. The terminal is tricky unless you spin on other terminal like tmux. Oh, interesting. What's the difference between this and tmux? Okay, we should very soon start to see the website coming together, guys. We're almost at the point where, yeah, we can basically create the entire WordPress website here. Okay, so we already have the importer here. We should be able to just go here and then tools, available tools, no. Dude, I just left Cole Medden's live to watch yours. Thanks, Rick. I didn't know Cole was streaming. I do like Cole, actually. What's he streaming? Where? If it's not dirty, you can put it in the paper one. No, put it in the paper then. Thanks, Rick. I appreciate that. I do like Cole. I don't like many YouTubers, but I do like Cole. Okay, so there we go. It's already activated the theme, which is pretty cool. So if I go to themes here, there we go. We now have Cadence Child activated. Oh, Cadence looks really nice, actually. Really nice. Oh my god, our cat. You have no idea, guys. Candy. Scendi. Mamma mia, quando è prepotente. I don't know if anyone speaks Italian, but Jesus. We should start to see the website coming together a little bit soon. Do you think this is possible to do on Claude Pro? I think this is probably possible to do on Haiku, which would be even less expensive. I'll probably do that tomorrow, actually. I'll try Haiku out for one of these builds. Just because if we can build with just Haiku, I'm pretty sure the cost is ridiculously low, right? Because Haiku is so cheap. You don't even have to pay for the $19.99 a month plan. I'll try that tomorrow. I'll set it all up. I'll use an API key. I won't log in. All that good stuff, right? Oh, it's actually importing everything for me. Yeah, you can see, look. I didn't even tell it to do this. So we now should have some kind of, yeah, content. I'm not seeing it, but what is going on here? I've never seen this before. So I think we actually have pages here. So let me just go back and go therapists. No. Specialties, yeah. Okay, we do have some specialties. Nice. Hmm. Weird. Yeah, tomorrow, Rick, I'll do this on Haiku instead of Sonnet so that we can see if we could build basically anything. I'll probably build a SaaS tomorrow with Haiku and we'll see how it compares to the one that I did yesterday using Sonnet 4.5 and we'll see whether it's the model, Claude Code, or sub agents, right? We'll be able to kind of see what's actually, there we go, that looks like important. See what's actually carrying the stuff here. ChatGPT Pro plan for $20 and Codex VSC and Codex low model is fire. Cool, that would be amazing. Yeah, I'll do that tomorrow for sure. That's a good idea for a stream for sure. Haiku. I didn't think about that today actually. Yeah, I'll do a really complicated build tomorrow using Haiku, and we'll see how that goes. Because I mean, if we can build for less than $5 and stuff, that'd be amazing. Okay, it looks like we do have some things importing. Doesn't seem to be importing the actual therapist itself though. Looks like it's fixing that now. Just leave it on the table. Stop burning yourself as well. Oh, I'm pretty hungry. But it's up to you. Importing. Let's see. It's fine. TMX launches multiple Claude instances for each sub agent and passes the context the agent needs to that. Yeah, but how does it retain the context of this original 200,000 in that case? T-Boa. Still not seeing any posts here. Am I looking at the wrong thing? 7842. That's what I'm on, right? Yep. See you next month, Hamish. Hey, Ed. Bloody hope so, mate. Have you booked? Ed's coming, love. Next month. I know, I know. I don't know. Whatever. When are you coming, Ed? Have you booked? Shout out to Ed, guys, in the chat. One of my best mates from uni who is coming to Ireland soon. By the way, SDK, you mean agents? No, what I mean is, what's it called? Claude Agent SDK. What was it? Or this thing here. This is what I recommend. No, this one. What this basically is it's the building blocks of Claude Code that Anthropic used to build Claude Code, but available to in either TypeScript or Python or whatever, right? So if you want to build something that does like some kind of agentic process, check it out for sure. November the 6th of 7. No. Yeah, try the AI SDK for sure. The Claude Code SDK should help you a lot for what you need. This thing is kind of building on its own. I didn't really tell it to do all the stuff that it's doing, but hopefully it's going to tie it all together at some point. I'm just waiting for that to happen. Mhm. I didn't know you were coming back to Europe, Ed. What caused you to want to come back? I thought you'd be in the East for a while. Oh, I don't smoke. What do you? Why would you do that? Come on, what is it even doing? Like, oh, family wedding in London. Nice, that'll be good. Ow. Okay, so there's the CSS. I really do want to actually see the website though, so I'm not sure why nothing is changing here. Guys, I'm just gonna really quickly eat a tiny bit of pizza, reheated from last night. I'll be 2 minutes. I'm just gonna mute because nobody wants to hear me eating pizza. But yeah, I'll be back in 2 seconds. Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Just was starving. I got up quite late today because I was working on Quotely last night until 5 a.m. So really nice stuff with Quotely, though. I managed to get it working with live webhooks where when you phone call, I get the transcript and get a quote. Crazy stuff, honestly. May even be the world's first AI insurance platform. We'll see. Although world's first, obviously, there's always someone else working on it, isn't there, guys? That's why I hate the world's first thing. I'd never use that in Grove, for example. Get you. Fat J said, but did you tell Claude Code to make the website code in Gutenberg? No, I didn't. Oh, hello. Oh, that looks good. That looks good. That looks good. That looks good. Damn. A little bit of CSS, guys. Which service could give you the transcript of a phone call? I don't know if I can share that just because it's a client project. But I mean, I guess I could share. Probably best I don't. Sorry, but I mean, it's one of the big services. If it was my project, I would tell you immediately. It's not my project, so I can tell the AI I used. I used OpenRouter with Flash. I can't tell you how the actual phone calls are done, just in case. I can ask my client. Actually, he's probably around. Sorry, guys. I just had a couple of messages to reply to. Why is the screen black on this? I don't know about you guys, but I work pretty much constantly. Hopefully, in the future, it will mean that Candy mean I can retire earlier. Basically, that's the plan. We're starting to get to actually get something here now. That cat is so fucking rude, guys. Honestly, it's crazy. We have guests. Mamma mia! She jumps up on the table. And well, that's that. We could kick her out. We could kick her out for a bit. She's feeling much better. She hasn't been out for a few days, basically, guys. She's been a bit sick, so we haven't let her out. But guys, I'm just gonna make a quick coffee as well, and then I'll be back. Just having a quick break. I'm letting this run though. I'm still here. I'm not... No, it's nice to stream like this. It's more chill instead of being like I have to stay at the computer. We're not going out, right? Yeah, we got me and Olu to have out for a drink, maybe. Can we do it? I was thinking, why don't we go to Dun? Yeah, mostly. No, I'm not needed. Oh, this is a fucking big bottle. There's a unit out with Ollie. Right. Put the big one in. Like that the tool. Where's the bar of that? Just rinse it down, it's easy. Otherwise, just look. It just goes immediately.
You need to stop putting that coffee into the sink because we were telling him look.
Oh, we go. Oh, I can finish that. Still streaming. Oh, yeah, man. Just Suzanne was taking ages. I got you. Back, guys. Ollie just got back. He can make the coffee. Absolute hero. Did he go to Londis? Yep. Oh, nice. I'll grab some in a bit. It's fine. Oh wait, the video's not on. I totally forgot about it. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, guys. Little break there. I've started to not be so kind of obsessive with like I have to be perfect streamer. Like can't leave the computer for more than a second. No one can talk in the room. On like nah. It's just I much prefer it like this. This is way more chill. Okay, let's see how we are getting on here. I really, really like the look and feel already. Really nice. Now, there is an issue here. This is why I love step-by-step building, right? I can send this image. I can say, or let's send two images. So we'll send this and this, right? I love the look of this already. Okay, so we have therapists, but the slash therapist page isn't showing them. And they have none of the types in the filters either. Candy, come and say hello. Come here. No. Also, there are no therapists in the back office as in the slash admin, but they do exist. What's going on? Solve this yourself without a sub agent. What do you guys think of the look and feel of the website? Good? Bad? Suzanne, I swear, I'm getting trolled, dude. I'm getting trolled. She picks now to fix the pans that make the most noise possible. Well, I'm a web designer for 15 years, so I guess you hate the design then. Sorry, guys. Yeah, okay. If you've been a 15-year web designer, obviously you're going to hate the design, but that's all right, mate. That's all right. I forgive you, mate. What, now you whisper? You smash those pans, then you... Thank you. Love man. That's too funny, dude. Well, I told you I use Figma and then I use AI. How do you use Figma though? Do you create the Figma design with AI or do you do it yourself? Because if you do it yourself, I'm not interested. But if you do it with AI, talk to me. How do you make the Figma design in the first place? Do you do it manually? Because if it's possible to do with AI, I'm interested. If not, I'm not interested. Like, as in, can I just run Claude Code and be like, make me a Figma? I'm doing it myself, of course, but Figma getting better at it. What if we use Claude Code? Susan, would you mind dropping them in instead of throwing them in there? Not even for them. I can't hear myself think. Did a discount drop at the school yet? Did I miss it? If they do if they did like a discount code thing, that'd be pretty cool.
Oh no, who is funny?
Okay, so yeah, HTML, CSS prototype of a website that you can use directly as a working website. Reference when creating your Figma design. Yeah, so what I normally do, just so you know, Fat J, I didn't do it this time. I probably will for the next bit. Is I get exactly what it just said, an HTML, CSS, JavaScript version. So I'll show you what that looks like. See if I can't make something that you actually think is, oh, hello. I like this though. It's not great, but I see what you mean. It's not like insanely good, but it looks a lot better now that there's actually people in here. Okay. One more thing I want to do is if I apply that filter, it does. Okay, so it does become, right? Please improve the SEO of the /therapist filtered pages. Right now it just says search result for bang bang, and it would be better if it said something like best therapist for X, Y, Z, etc. What's a good cost-effective place to cost WordPress? What's good cost-effective place to host? I'm gonna guess you mean DigitalOcean. I think we'll find out how much that costs in today's stream. I'm gonna actually launch this website just so you guys all know. I'm gonna launch it, put ads on it, whatever. I'm not sure exactly, but we'll see where we go with it soon. The coffee from Aldi, guys. This coffee, Aldi. It's not sponsored at all, but get yourselves a like €60 espresso machine and buy coffee from Aldi. Holy shit, man! You'll never drink another coffee outside ever. That is just so good. Stupid question alert. Have you done a tutorial on setting up Docker CLI and WordPress CLI for Claude Code? You don't need to set anything up. That's the beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. You just say, Claude, make it so you can use DigitalOcean CLI. Make it so you can use WordPress CLI. Set up the Stripe CLI. Done. It's that easy. That's the beautiful thing about this. You don't need any experience anymore, really. The thing that for experience, what the difference is like knowing what you're going to do step by step, right? The developers of the world have the advantage of knowing at the start of a project what the project is going to look like at the end. Whereas vibe coders, we go in and we just kind of, and I'm changing this. I'm starting to think more like a developer. I'm starting to think what will the end product be and how can I reverse engineer that backwards? What's everything I need to know in order to do that, right? So if you're launching something like this, you know that you need the Docker CLI, you know that you need the WordPress CLI and the DigitalOcean CLI, if that makes sense, right? So you set those up at the beginning or during or whatever, but you know that all of those things are needed. And how to set them up is kind of easy. You just say, Claude, set them up, basically. Claude design is not really good, so is Figma AI? Well, it looks okay, not gonna lie. It looks like something you would get from Fiverr. Yeah, fair. Just let me impress you. Let me try and impress you, okay? Keyword is solution architecture. Thank you. Yeah. I'm starting to think more about when I built Grove, I was thinking feature by feature, right? I built it from the ground up. What you really want to do is build it from the ground up, but think about it from the top down, if that makes sense. And then just build every little thing that you need. You can even, I would probably just start sketching things out. I think that's what developers do. Does the Aldi coffee get the seal of approval from your fiance?
Yeah.
Yes, it does, she says. I don't know if you heard her, but yes, it does. It's really, really good, guys, honestly. It's actually really good. Grove looks good, I'm going to assume you mean. To be fair to Grove, I won't lie, it was built by Rowan, who is a UI UX designer. But still, he's a designer, he's not a coder. So he built it. Yeah, he built it basically himself, but he does have the design eye, and he is a trained designer for however many years. Oh, it made a homepage. Okay, I didn't really want it to do that, but that's fine. Pretty good though. You can see how this is starting to come along. Now, I'm just going to check a few things. So, we now have therapists. Perfect. How do I import therapists? Where is the importer? Where is the importer? Is it as good as the coffee you import from Italy? I think it might. Sorry to say this, Susanna, but I think it's actually better than Kimbo, which is like the sacred coffee of Naples. Yeah, and even Susanna, who is like particularly stubborn with Neapolitan things, she also actually does agree. So don't tell anyone who is Italian or Neapolitan who might be in the chat, guys. But but honestly, like Kimbo, although Kimbo in a mocha is very good, I have to say. It does taste like chocolate. But I don't know. Yeah, she agrees that it's better than the really good coffee from Naples. Yeah, both of them are Colombian, probably, to be fair. Because I don't think you grow actual coffee in Italy, right? They're imported beans that you guys. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, where in my admin is the actual importer? It just keeps doing things that I didn't even ask it to do. I do love that, though. I do really like that. The sub agents and stuff are so damn cool. That wasn't a sub agent. Ama papier şehri basta.
I use roost around the kitchen. Sorry.
Therapist menu. Oh, there is no import. Okay. Can you show what Aldi is selling your country? I think we don't have the same in Germany here. So it'll be Aldi.ie, I guess. And then coffee. And then it's not on here for some reason. Oh, it's not this one, but these are the capsules. We buy the ground coffee beans because we have an espresso machine. Yeah. It has to be for ground. It has to be your machine has to also be for ground coffee. Yeah, exactly. It's not this, but it's this branding, right? These are the capsule version of it. Really, really good coffee, guys. It's honestly incredible. Very strong though. That was a very strong coffee. So there is no importer. That's not too bad.
Also, it's for espresso, right? It's not like
Now everyone wants to try it because it's Neapolitan approved. I should have an Aldi sponsorship. That's so funny. It's this is the branding, guys. Look for this branding. Not the machine from Aldi. Fuck no. That coffee is horrible, Fat J.
what?
The coffee they have inside Aldi, the coffee machine. They added it. Do you remember? They added a coffee machine in Ireland. It's horrible. No, I'm talking about the machine they have in Aldi that they added like two or 3 weeks ago. I had a coffee there, Fat J. It was horrible, horrible, horrible. Okay, please store this CLI adding method of therapists to your memory, and then let's continue. I want you to create a stunning, breathtaking, ridiculously beautiful homepage design in HTML and CSS and JavaScript only. Yeah, I would never drink that coffee, Thatcher. I'm very particular with coffee. I can't drink coffee out of my house anymore because the coffee in Ireland is, for lack of a better word, it's fucking horrible, to be honest with you. So I don't drink coffee outside the house anymore. I just, because I lived in Naples for so long, like I have very particular, and no one knows how to make an espresso in Ireland either. There's one place in town that makes a good coffee. It's a Brazilian place. But other than that, yeah. For the homepage, give the sub agent context of what we built already and that it can use a system or yeah, it can display therapists and categories, etc. Okay, so let's see if we can impress you, Fat J. Stick with the Guinness. I don't actually drink that much, guys. Honestly, when I do drink, I do drink, but yeah, I don't really drink that frequently. Yeah, it just makes me feel bad. I just feel bad when I drink now. Back in the day, I would drink a lot, but Candy, come and say hello, Candy. Come on, Candy. Come on, Candy. The guys want to see you. Nah, she's so stubborn. Honestly, I can't grab her. She'll run away by the time I get to her. You grab her. She's so stubborn. Just because I want her to come, she won't come. Normally she'll come over and say hello, but because I'm insisting, she just won't come. I should probably remove OSRS from the title actually, or I should keep crabbing. I need to keep crabbing, guys, just because I do have OSRS in the title, so don't want to be clickbait. There is some OSRS here. Look, guys. I was thinking about editing these streams down and putting them on. Hello, darling. Oh, yeah. Say hello. Hmm? Can you guys see it? Probably, right? I'm gonna guess you guys can see it.
What are we gonna do with this thing?
What is it? Well, let's check it out. Hey, baby. Hello, darling. Go on. You can go. Yeah, that's my kitty, guys. Oh, you can't really see her on the thing because I've got a white remover on. Because my background here in the kitchen is kind of like, yeah, white. So that's so funny, actually. You can't see her properly. Oh, she's so sweet. Honestly, she's the. I love the fact that as soon as the cat comes on, viewers just spike. Like, oh my god, cat! Oh my god. Make an OSRS plugin. I was actually gonna do that, Captain Jack. I was looking into that, dude. I might actually do that. I was gonna make like a Claude Code or like a ChatGPT plugin. You know what'd be really cool? Would be like a RAG plugin that gives people challenges, right? I think that would do really, really well on YouTube as well. It like generates challenges for you and you have to do them. I think that'd be really cool actually. And then it could generate the code to track whether you've done that task or not. Oh, that would be sick actually. Oh fuck yeah, that would be sick. I might have to do that. Okay, let's have a look. So this is the design that it's created. We can't see it just yet. I'm not going to leave this until it's got an insanely good one. Fat J, hey, hee hee, it's white. I was thinking, why is the cat green? Yeah, I actually don't have a white. I don't have a green screen. How cool is that? OBS is amazing, honestly, guys. Anyone that wants to stream, make videos, anything. Yeah, yeah, it's fine, it's fine. OBS, guys, do not pay for anything. Get OBS. First step is really to make a good MCP for the OSRS. But how would that work in your opinion? It would be a plugin here that you click, and then you'd be like, you ask it a question, and it gives you, instead of you having to read the OSRS wiki, it gives you answers. Oh yeah, true. Based off a few different pages, right? Because sometimes you have to read 7 different pages to get information about the game. So yeah, that would be pretty cool actually. I think I might stream that. I might actually stream making a OSRS plugin. Wait, I need a notebook or something. Oh yeah, so making a SaaS with Haiku 4.5. Don't ask about this, guys. I just liked the thumbnail style. I'm just yeah. I just really like this thumbnail style. Making a SaaS with Haiku 4.5. Making an OSRS plugin. Using Claude Code. Because if I use the Claude Code SDK, it would be useful for the Claude coders. And if it's OSRS, it will bring in OSRS people as well. So I think I'm going to actually do that. I might actually do that tomorrow, making an OSRS plugin. Because what I can do is I can make a. The way it would work is basically it would be. I'll just sketch it out just so you guys can kind of see where I'm coming from here. It would be a plugin that would be like, so you ask it a question. So user question assistant finds all relevant pages on OSRS wiki. Assistant finds all info that answers question on OSRS wiki. Assistant reports back with findings. That's not just bullshit Google overviews and stuff, but real info. This is kind of this is how it would work in my opinion, right? So user asks a question, assistant finds all relevant pages, and also yeah, I would use the Claude Code SDK or whatever it's called, the agent SDK, just because I want to use it. I want to experiment with it. I want to show people how to use it and why I think it's so good and stuff. So yeah, this is kind of what I would envision working. Like LLMs are horrible with video games. Yeah, I know. I agree. Half-life of knowledge is way too quick for the training data to stay consistent. Need a really clean RAG approach. Yeah, exactly. It'll be RAG. This would all be RAG as well. Yeah, for sure. I would use RAG for this, where it just goes up to date. Our OSRS wiki, which is updated constantly, and does a proper kind of RAG processing of the information, and then reports it back to the user. That would be pretty cool. Like if I just right now, if I wanted to know the XP an hour at 75 range with this setup, it would be really hard to find out on just using OSRS wiki. Would I be able to find out using Claude Code? Maybe, probably some kind of it could do a DPS calculator. It could do everything, really, couldn't it? I don't know. Yeah, I think that'd be cool. I might actually do that tomorrow. Any more stream ideas, guys? Please throw them at me. Honestly, I'm down for anything. Also, I think making an OSRS plugin change where I change the herb run plugin to include birdhouse / seaweed runs. This is something I wanted to do for me, right? And if I did it for me, I'm sure other people would want to use it / see how I did it. So okay. Okay, it's made. Can you open it for me to show me what it looks like real quick? Okay. Mm-hmm. 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 Maybe? No? Okay. Mm-hmm. Looks pretty nice. Wow. Fat J, what do you think? Yes, no, trash, amazing, terrible, really good. So obviously this white space needs removing. Okay, wait. Okay, I'm gonna keep going with this, guys. So let's just add the, what is it? Playwright MCP. Wait. Yeah, it's on the bookcase. Above the drawers. The bookcase. Wait, just give me a sec. Wait. 1 second, guys. Or you can go to. No?
No. Yeah, you're
I'm back, guys. But it should not be gradients. Also, don't use gradients. Still, you can kind of see where I'm coming from with this, right? This is definitely better, right? Oh, there is a header. Oh, rip. Or is that just new? Honestly, it's good as a junior web designer. Yeah. I think we can do better. I still think it can do better, guys. I love this. I love this. AI on AI is so funny sometimes, guys, honestly. It looks like it's really, really thinking about this one. Instead of using vague language around making the website look better in the prompt, use language UX designers using their workflow. Yeah, the problem is I'm kind of what I want to what I'm always trying to do is seeing if anyone can just sit down and make it look good. Do you know what I mean? With like a simple prompt. I don't want to. I never want to get into that complicated stuff, just because for a lot of people that stuff is just they're just not gonna ever bother with it. So I always just try and keep my things super simple. My prompts super simple. Let's see. We'll see. We'll see. Captain Jack, are you from Reddit? Is that I kind of vaguely recognize that name? Is that correct me if I'm wrong? Okay, it's almost there. Still not quite what I was looking for, but there's also a massive white space there. I guess it hasn't changed the CSS yet. Let's give it a chance here. Just change the colors for now, right? It's still a sub agent. I don't know what it is with using the touchpad on Mac and Claude Code, but it just seems to freak out. Okay, no, Captain Jack is fine. I made a post on Reddit about the stream the other day, and I thought it was your name, but it must have been someone else. Okay, here we go. Oh, I love that font. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. That is pretty fucking good. That's pretty good. That's got to be good, right? Surely. There's still a white space here, but I mean, that's just, something you fix. Come on, that's good. Come on, guys. That has to be good, right? What do you guys think? I mean, I personally think this is really good, but I'm not a designer, and I don't really care about design either. But it looks good to me. It looks hella good to me. This font is beautiful. Then what the really cool thing about this is we can start to fill in these pages using subagents, right? I can spin up like 20 subagents at the same time. I'm actually going to do that just to show you guys this. And then the final thing would be to import a shit ton more therapists. And then literally the website is done. I'm going to post it and we'll keep an eye on how the SEO does. Basically, that's my idea here. I think when creating these agents, sub-agents, I feel industry-specific language is really useful. A layperson may not seek out the information, but they may be able to use a pre-built agent. Whatever the word may be. Yeah, no, I do get what you mean, but I'm just not 100% sure that saying this is my opinion, right? But saying things like you are a, you know, design agent and, giving it buzzwords, or not buzzwords, but just industry standard words like you're saying, I'm of the opinion that that doesn't necessarily make it better, right? I haven't actually seen any evidence of that, to be honest with you. Maybe I'm misinformed, and that's perfectly possible. I am also new to sub agents. Literally, I only discovered sub agents like 2 weeks ago, a week ago. So again, I never claim to be an expert on these matters. I just give my opinion. What framework is this built on? WordPress, all with AI. If you're interested in WordPress building, then watch this stream because yeah, this is fully built with AI in however long I've been streaming, which is an hour and 38 minutes. Now, someone might come along and say, why don't you just use Lovable or whatever? If you can do the same thing with Lovable, and it won't have this as good SEO. Oh wait, I know there's still a white space, and also you'll spend hours and hours and hours bug fixing if you use something like Lovable. I just love this system, right? It's slower, but why is it slower? It's only slower because the actual initial build takes longer, but you're not going to be bug fixing for like 14 hours or whatever to make it work. So I'm personally of the opinion this is much better. Okay, quickly, one thing, there's a big white space here. Don't change the live name, guys, just because I may as well refresh it a bit. Actually, I'll put that at the beginning. No, I'm talking to myself. Talking to myself. I like the flexibility to change the code myself when it's small changes. With Lovable, you burn credits for small issues. Yeah, for sure. Also, it makes a mess, basically, as well, when you try and change small things. I didn't read this, yeah. Sorry, Arnett, before. Funny how most of us were big gamers, Pokemon, MCG, now turned AI freaks. The cycle keeps churning. Lovely stuff, Hamish. Nice and chill live streams. Thanks, Arnett. I saw that you wrote something similar before. Sorry I didn't reply. It's just hard to keep on top of everything. Gotta keep RuneScaping, guys. If you play RuneScape, you'll know. If you know, you know. This is just standard fucking procedure if you're a RuneScaper. I don't want to waste too many Atal darts, though, but I've only used 400, so... I reckon I have enough to get me 80 range. I just don't know if it's worth it. Anyway. Oh, there we go. Fucking hell. Did you try to give Claude a screenshot of a website and tell it? No, I would use Playwright. I would process the CSS and just kind of copy the CSS. I wouldn't be taking screenshots personally. I don't think Claude, from what I've found, doesn't have the best set of eyes on him, honestly. He's not that good with eyes, so. Okay, is this all good on mobile as well? Probably not, right? Oh, maybe. Yeah, it's pretty good. Nice. Make this 3 therapists as the fourth one is new blind. Okay, now watch this, guys. This is where we start to really kind of pop off here. I don't like hard coding here. Also, why did you hard code this? Can't you? I hate that. Why does it hard code that? It's so annoying. Why does it do that? Like, why does it not just always just do the thing that makes the most sense? I just don't understand why it would hard code that. I mean, it's not a big thing, but lots of these links don't even fucking work. What is wrong with Claude Code sometimes? It's like the most intelligent thing I've ever used, and then it's just really dumb. I don't know why, though. It's so annoying. Sorry about my constant flicking around. I'm just watching my live stream on the side. Holy shit, do I alt tab a lot. I also had the opinion that roleplay specific terminology, but after reading more about the fundamental transformer and backpagination techniques, I think there may be a bit of merit now. Yeah, fair enough. I'm not saying I'm right, for sure. I think I may investigate and make a case study on it. Yeah, do. Please do. Dual screen setup for future live streams, or are you on a MacBook? I'm on a MacBook, but I mean, I could still get a. I have a double setup upstairs, but. What do you mean to do? Yeah, I should really get a dual screen thing. Maybe I can minimize this. Wait, I don't really need this right now either. Let's get Safari and put it like that. The fuck's like soldier? And then we'll get Chrome and put it like that. Okay, I won't have to flick around as much now. Also, do you have the 25-minute logout plugin on OSRS? That's UFK for 25 minutes. I have my what is it? The log timer set to 6 hours, I think, or maybe not 6 hours actually. I think mine's set to 10 mins at the moment. I like to try and keep my playtime low, so I tend not to just leave myself logged in unless I'm doing something. I should flick around less now. I should, because I'm clicking instead of alt tabbing as well. Yeah, dual screen though would be good. I should get a dual monitor ready. Can you get like a mini? I would probably prefer my other monitor to be above. Is that weird? Like, is that a thing? Or oh, this is the homepage design. What am I talking about? Fuck. Wait. Oh, has it always been the design? Have I not even made the WordPress thing yet? Oh, yes, yeah. Oh, of course. I'm an idiot. I have monitors above. It's great. How do you do that, bro? Please teach me. Monitors above. I always want to put. I always nearly put OSRS. So funny, bro. Yeah, look at that. That'll be sick, actually. This is what I want. I don't know why people have them side by side. I just don't get it. This is way better. Am I weird for wanting that? Is this a thing? No, I mean, this would be pretty cool too, actually. I wouldn't mind that either. Gotta get the right monitor arms. Yeah, no, I kind of wanted just something that I could attach, like. I just want a tiny little monitor. That's it. I don't need like anything crazy. Why is that not a thing? I have one monitor on the side, but on vertical. Yeah, something like that. Like a vertical one. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know. Yes, screen stacked vertically. It's a thing, not weird. Pro traders usually have 4 to 6 minimum. Jesus, 4 to 6. Yeah, I could do with another screen. I don't want a giant screen. Like a tiny little screen, so I can do like OBS and secret keys and things without flicking and all that stuff. That'd be so cool, but I don't want a giant screen. Did it understand my question? Did it understand my? Yeah. So I actually forgot that I was working on HTML for a second then. That was quite funny. Um, yeah, that would be pretty cool. A little screen above. Or maybe can you get like plug in USB-C screen? Is that a thing? Small. 7-inch touchscreen. Would this work? Could I just use this as a dual monitor? Yeah, right. That'd be weird. Nah, crypto, I just stopped. Never. That was a long time ago. I should have held on to it. I had loads of Shiba. Would this work? There are USB screen monitors. Yeah. Oh, for Raspberry Pi, that's pretty cool actually. I might get a Raspberry Pi. I'm just interested. Like this. I have 3 monitors like that. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. This is what I need in my life. I might just order this right now, you know? Get it. Can I get it tomorrow? Tomorrow's Monday. I need USB-C to USB-C though. I didn't even know this was a thing. Oh my God. Touchpad. Oh, I could get one that I could draw on. Oh my God, that would be so cool. I didn't even think about this. This is exactly what I need in my life. Guys, I need help about creating WordPress with AI, especially custom theme or plugins. Any documentation or guide video. Hamato, if you watch the entire stream that I've just done, I just created an entire website. So just watch this stream. Make sure you can both duplicate or extend the displays with them. Okay. Thanks. Oh, 3.5 inch. Oh, right. No, that's just for. Oh, right. You can't extend it. Oh, I see what you mean. Ah, right. I see what you mean. So this one's two. This one you could only whatever on it. Okay. Yeah, I get it. This is pretty cool, though. Thanks, guys. Yeah, Hamato, all of my streams are available on my channel if you just go on. Um, Lives here, basically. Yep, you can just watch. This is the one from yesterday, for example. I don't have to upload it. You just go on live, and this is the one from yesterday, for example. And then this one will be available later on, basically. Not even later on, just when I stop streaming. No problem, man. Hope it helps. If you have any questions, leave a comment on the stream replay, and I'll get back to you. Okay, we're almost there, looks like. This is the actual WordPress page now, as you can see. Oh, hey Mark. I didn't. Oh, hey dude. I didn't know your YouTube name. How's it going, dude? Oh, hell yeah! I'm gonna have so many questions for you on Thursday. Guys, by the way, if you're interested in joining the school community, one thing that we do is every Thursday we have a meeting with me and some other people as well. So 6 p.m. every Thursday, we have an hour where I'm there and some other coders are there too. And it's great to keep everybody accountable, etc., and make sure that we're all working and pushing and trying to get our stuff out. And it's great, guys, honestly. Like the classroom, sure, there's some good stuff in there that you can learn from. Obviously, the YouTube channel. But the really cool thing is I do love this meeting that we do every week. Is this custom theme? It's in this case, it's not a custom theme, but it could have easily been a custom theme. This is just I just used the child theme of Cadence because my AI chose to do that, basically. I am gonna get a USB-C screen though for sure, like a mini one. That's what I'm missing, like the ability to control. Yeah, I need that. Where you're born is affect your destiny, I guess. There's no community here in Turkey. Yeah, I understand that. That's very, very true. But also, I think anyone can change their kind of maybe not their destiny, but change their circumstances by, if they have access to a computer and stuff, I'm saying, and the right conditions. It's obviously easier depending on where you're born for sure. I definitely agree with that. Yeah, that's true. Passion Brains, I didn't remove your comment. I don't know why your comment got removed. I'm not ranging on my fuck. Okay, so it says I need to go here. Sure. Is there a page builder? I'm not even sure if I'm using a page building one or not. I've been using GPT to create the prompts for my server agents, adding them manually to my project and as MD files. That's pretty cool. Yep. No, I do like the whole .md file, .agents. I do like that. I'm just not using it as much as I'm using sub agents just for their normal coding thing. I was missing this sub agents thing for sure. So look, every single time I see this message, I make sure it's always using sub agents. You will love the USB-C monitor as long as you can extend the display, yeah, for sure. Where is everyone in our live stream born and raised? I was born in Yorkshire, raised in Yorkshire, in the UK. Do you use agents? Yes, I use sub-agents, mainly. And how do you handle the context lost issue? This is what I've been trying to explain to people. You look at my context here. Look, I have 12%. Seems great that you have these weekly coffee hour calls. We'll probably join your school community. Yeah, dude. The calls are great, honestly. We all come together, we all make sure that we're all still working, and if anyone has any questions about their project or whatever, then we all come together to help each other and give each other insights on the best AI right now. And and everything. So honestly, it's one of the highlights of my week is the coffee hour. I hope more people join and come to the calls because there's only about 4 or 5 regulars, to be honest with you, maybe even 3 or 4 regulars. I would love more regulars in the coffee hour, for sure. It's great. It keeps me accountable as well. Do you explain your sub agents before you start to create this WordPress website? No. You don't need to worry too much about your sub agent creation. Most of the time, Claude will create the perfect sub agent for the situation, better than you could. So look, let me see if I can find the prompt to show you. Where's the prompt here? Maybe at the top right. So look, fix the therapist cards not populating on the WordPress homepage. You could not write a better prompt. Even if you studied prompt wizardry for 17 years, you would not be able to write a prompt that is better than Claude making its own prompt. This is fascinating stuff, honestly. Absolutely fascinating. I want to try this with Haiku. I want to try this with GLM 4.5, 4.6, sorry, to see if it still is good. Why has it added fucking bullet points here? It's switched fully from WordPress to NextJS with Claude Sonnet 4.5. No outdated plugins and slow sites. I don't use any plugins. And it's normally only a slow website if you use a theme. If you just use Gutenberg then and a custom theme, then it's normally pretty fast. I wouldn't use plugins anyway. I do everything myself with AI. But yeah, Next.js is also fine. I could have easily just done what I've just done here, but with Next.js, it would have been as easy, if not easier. Have you tried Codex GPT-5 High before? Yep, I have, yeah. What is your MCP stack? Just Playwright, honestly, and literally just Playwright. I've stopped using MCPs, Mark. I've just started using CLI for everything. DigitalOcean CLI, Stripe CLI. It's way better because it can interact with itself locally, and it's just so much better. I wish I'd done that way earlier, to be honest with you. Tempted to stitch Julian Goldie's AI Profit Boardroom School for yours. He's very NAN heavy with lots of flim flam. Your school seems more grassroots. It is still $49 a month. If they had discount codes, I would do a discount code, but I don't. I don't think it's even possible on school, to be honest with you. I've considered lowering the price. I don't know about that. Because people already pay that, and then it's kind of weird on school. Like, it's kind of weird, to be honest with you. I don't really know how it works. Like, does everyone's automatically get reduced to that price and all this stuff? Why is this still? I would prefer to not keep using sub agents in this particular case, but I don't really have a choice. I need to be way more specific. I'm trolling. Just make sure it knows which div that it's that I'm referring to. Compared to Sonnet 4.5, what do you mean Haiku? In WordPress, possible to use GSAP animations? Good question. Good question. I'm not sure. Are you using dangerously skip permissions prompt for this build? Nah, not anymore. I don't really use dangerously skip permissions. The problem I have with dangerously skip permissions is that it just fucks up stuff constantly. I feel like I have to read things all the time. Right, this isn't a sub agent. That's okay. It's whatever. It doesn't actually matter. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, what do you think, Fat J? What do you think of this design? This is better, right? This has got to be good. I'm not a designer, but I know that this is good. So if I refresh this, it's always the same. Okay, now let's create the insanely good SEO sub agent that will fill in all of the pages that are currently non-existent in both the header and footer, including privacy, policy, everything that has a link anywhere on the site needs content. SEO, meta title, meta description, everything. And keep with the design of the entire project. Allow custom SVGs when needed. Have real hooked up forms for CTAs. Why is it just added bullet points to everything? I hate that. I'll just remove that at the end, it's fine. Yeah, it is actually mobile first, but that was just, I think it's the theme, I guess. Yeah, I can do that and make sure it's okay. I think we're good. Actually, wait. One more thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just quit out and do. I'll do dangerously skip permissions for this because I don't want to be pressing enter every fucking 2 seconds. Okay, let's see this in action. I'm assuming there's already a sitemap, right? That's how WordPress works. There should already just be a sitemap.xml. Yeah, perfect. So I don't even have to worry about that. This is pretty mad, no? How quickly you can set one of these up. By the way, spin them up async, as in 20 sub pages or pages, however many pages you are. This is the real fucking juice. Do you submit your sitemap.xml to Google Search Console for indexing? Yes, 100%. You need to. What score will this get in dev speed test? Don't know. Good question. Once it's live, we'll find out. Watch this, guys. Just fucking watch this. Hands off the wheel. Look at this. Look at this shit. Absolutely insane. This is what I'm trying to tell people about, right? Look at the context. It's not using context. Look at this. Shit, man. It's actually over for SEOs for like this is fucked, man. Look at this shit. I'll get it to write blogs as well. I'll just get it to write 20 blogs after this in the same context window. I could have told it if it needed images, it could use the Gina thing from before. It might have even told it. Nah, I doubt I doubt it. I don't think it would have done. No, that's fine though. I could have told it that as well if we wanted images. Look at it go. Literally, just look at it go. It's crazy. I want to full screen this. Let's enjoy this together, guys. Hands off the wheel. Oh, Ria's page. Wonder what that's going to look like. There's no limit to how many sub-agents you can spin up either, guys. If this uses Haiku as well, it could be very, very low cost. Extremely low cost. I could have used Haiku for this. I do slash model, I change to Haiku, I do this again, I spend basically no money. Why to use WordPress these days? Like, this is why. All of this will be done by this WordPress CLI using Claude Code, and it'll be done like this. And if it needs to build a form, it already has the database. If it needs to have a newsletter pop up, it already has the database. Everything is in a CMS, it's just cleaner. I know you can use NextJS, you can use Strappy, I know that, I know that. I know all that. In the meantime, yeah, I'll just go to sleep for a bit. Why wouldn't you keep it stupid simple, especially when you stuff for clients may want to refine? Yeah, exactly. That's why I use WordPress as well. You can hand it off to a client. It's the main advantage. Same with Shopify. Imagine giving a Next.js uh, ecom website to someone. I reckon I could make an ecom site now using Next.js. Stripe CLI has given me so much confidence, dude. It's actually insane. You can watch the stream yesterday if you're curious about that, but holy shit, like the stuff you can do with the Stripe CLI is actually incredible. It's actually incredible. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Has it started making stuff? Yep, oh yeah. What would you sell on said e-commerce site? Probably just drop shipping, just because I don't want to have to worry about supply and stuff. The worst thing about e-com is returns. Returns are fucking horrible to deal with. Horrible to deal with. So just using a dropship company that just handles all that. I'll probably just do that just for the hell of it, you know what I mean? Just to show people how to make an e-com site. And then then if you have something to sell, then you can sell whatever you want, kind of thing. Wonder how much this will cost to launch on DigitalOcean. Yeah, I don't know. I just sell whatever. I just sell whatever, honestly. What do you sell on an e-com store? We should start to see these pages coming in. Yeah, there's one. Terms of service should be done. Let's see if it's actually done the CSS here. So it says done. So let's see if that's true. Oh. Okay, it hasn't done the CSS though. Oh. Wait. Huh? No. So? So? Pencil sharpeners. Yeah, I might have made a mess here. Fuck. This wasn't supposed to happen. I hate how it always does these fucking .md files. I should have given it a better prompt. Might set up an Aldi coffee resellers merch e-commerce site. I wonder if Aldi has an affiliate thing. Nah. Oh yeah. As if. Hmm. Looking here, looking just for fun, I now prefer NextJS with headless CMS, Stripe CLI, Shad CN, Superbase for sell, no more PHP madness. Fair enough. I use HTML, CSS, JavaScript for and Python for a lot of my projects. Oh, and UK born and raised too, but planning my escape route before digital IDs are enforced. Hopefully move somewhere before more crypto friendly. Yeah, good plan. I think Thailand is quite good for that. This took way longer than expected, and also it seems to have done an absolutely terrible job, so that's kind of annoying. So this one worked. This is nice. I need to stop using the touchpad to scroll. I don't know what it is with Mac, but it doesn't seem to like it when I do that on Claude Code anyway. All right, let's see how it compacted. Wow, interesting. I'm just gonna do a little cheat here if I can. What is it doing? There we go. So I should find all that stuff. It's good. There we go. It's fine. So we're now in a new context because, yeah, basically we just lost all that context, but it's okay. Basically the end of the project anyway. Don't know why Apple discontinued the plastic mouse, especially Pro Mouse. So much nicer than the Magic Mouse. Yeah, I just use like a standard like whatever. I do have the Magic Mouse somewhere. I bought it from CEX, but I hated it. Absolutely hated it. What am I missing? Does this have to have like pages in or something? No. I can't really afford $200 for Claude Max plan. Any recommendations on a cheap solution? Let's say $20 monthly budget. I'm gonna probably use Haiku tomorrow to do some similar stuff to this. So I would just wait to see how that goes, basically. But you could also use the $20 plan with Haiku as well, most likely. Oh, it probably didn't flush. Yeah, true. Still 404. Give me the list. There we go. Why would it suddenly just go purple? You stupid. Oh my god. I hate fucking AI, bro. I hate AI. AI is the worst fucking thing sometimes, bro. Straight back to green. I just don't get it. I just don't understand how. Pretty good though. I mean, sure, I don't know anything about it. I don't know if this is what. Okay, sure. Has it just made an entire business for me? What's this? What, bro? I can't be offering any of this shit, right? I don't think I should publish this website. This doesn't seem, it doesn't seem like a good idea. Still, you can kind of see where I'm coming from, guys. I probably shouldn't have done therapy. Next time I'll do something a little less medical. I'm gonna do another one of these tomorrow with Haiku that's not medical. Definitely not allowed. This is definitely, you're not allowed. This is crazy. I mean, maybe though. Maybe. Maybe. Nah, I can't. I don't want to release. I don't even want to release this website. You can probably see why. But still, you can at least see where I'm coming from with this building shit, right? So some of them are missing CSS. Probably it's just not loading the CSS properly. But yeah, you see where I'm coming from, guys. You can see how easy this actually is. Pretty damn nice, to be honest with you. I don't think I'm gonna release this, just because of, I don't want to like put shit on the internet that might actually harm anyone. I did want to show how to launch on DigitalOcean though, so I probably will release it and then delete it immediately after. Would Kilo Code with GLM 4.6 serve as a viable $200 max plan to substitute? Would Kilo with GLM 4.6 still utilize the CLI? I'm just gonna have to say no. Honestly, the amount I use Claude Code and how good it is, I just don't think I would use it over Claude Code. I just don't think I would, so I'm just gonna say no to that. Yeah, I want to say no. Okay, they liked it better, yeah, the purple. I hate that shit, honestly. So what I'm going to do here is I am going to release this website, but I'm going to delete it afterwards because I don't want to actually put this website live. I didn't think about the kind of implications of making a therapist directory, so I don't want to actually do that. But I do want to show you guys how to release one of these websites. Okay, so let's go to API. I'm just going to have to turn my screen off real quick because it's going to be an API key. So I will just quickly turn that off. And I'm just going to generate. Oh my god, that's my video. What am I doing? I'm such an idiot. I'm going to generate a new token, full access. doesn't expire. Generate token, copy it. So I'm just going to quickly say export this. So I'm just going to export the variable. Oh, please don't give me some shit about, yeah. Okay. And then I'll clear the context and I'll be back. Just give me 2 seconds. Okay, so now I'm clearing the context. I'm closing DigitalOcean and I'm going back to my stream being on. Beautiful. So we now have what I basically did there was I exported the DigitalOcean API key. I'm now going to say use the DigitalOcean API key we just exported. Do not repeat the key. And use the DigitalOcean CLI to launch this WordPress project onto DigitalOcean for the cheapest possible price that you can. Remember, this is WordPress. Install WordPress, install my theme, and make it exactly as it is locally put on a WordPress droplet. Now, this will probably take like, sorry, not droplet, whatever it is the cheapest. Yeah, so basically I'm going to launch this. It might take an hour to populate or not populate, whatever the word is. There's a word. There's a special word that what like a host would use. I can't remember what the word is. Propagated, is that the word? Yeah, I think it's proper. I think the word is propagated. Pretty sure the word is propagated. You will use purple. Oh, I forgot to change the links. Oh, whatever. You guys saw that the pages existed. Yes, it looks like it's already actually done it, I think. Let's have a look. Or at least the droplet's been created. I must have pressed that like 12 times. I'm so impatient. WordPress WooCommerce on Ubuntu. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know anything about that. It's that one, that stream project. So what's the cost of this? 25 gig. Isn't that quite a lot? No. How do I see the cost? I have no idea. Yeah, annual GLM coding plan max for 360. That makes out to be 30 a month for 2,400 prompts every 5 hours, which is 3 times the amount that you get in Claude Code max plan 2,000 a month. Yeah, the only problem is, I guess if you're building like I'm building now, it's fine, but If you're building, I don't think one-shot building is the answer though by any means anymore. I've completely gone off it. I much prefer this kind of build now. Candy. Like she always sounds like she's been betrayed. She like looks at me and just like, come here. Hello. What is? You wanna say hello? No. Because her face is white, it's the same color as my kitchen. So she's like blending into my OBS effect. Okay, darling. Oh, yes. Why are you wet? What have you been doing? Candy, why are you wet? She has not been outside. How are you managing with Claude weekly limits? Probably I'm using my API as well. Okay, have a good day. I'm gonna chill, check the rest of the stream later. Peace out, Fat J, thanks. I get Claude Pro for thinking, planning, and then my sub agents do the heavy lifting with GLM 4.6. Yeah, fair. Makes a lot of sense. Okay, so hopefully this is actually just installing everything, and it's not just pissing around. We shall see, we shall see. Yeah, that's fair, Oopsec. That's fair. That makes a lot of sense, what you're saying. Have you tried Haiku? Have you tried a lot of Haiku? I have a theory that Haiku is their answer to GLM 4.6, personally. That's what I think they're doing there. What is it, darling? Getcha. Getcha. Look at you. I turn into a little kid with animals, I swear. Hey. Oh, you're so sweet, Anu. I love my cat. I absolutely adore her. Hey. What is it? You wanna go outside? You've been sick. She had a really high. She had 41 fever. So we've been keeping her inside for a couple of days. Because also I think she's eating at someone else's house as well. Classic cat. So I don't want to I don't want to give her too much food because she has to take her medication through food. This definitely looks like it's building something, so it hasn't stopped so far. Let's have a look if it's actually doing anything. Do I just go to this IP? Is that how it works? Yep. Damn. Damn. Yeah, they just go to other people's houses, I know. Classic. Nicer blue mustache or whiskers, lol. Hey, what do you want? So yeah, that's it. I mean, I've launched it. It's not fully done yet. It's missing a couple of things. Looks like therapists need to be imported. Oh, how did someone appear? That's so confusing. Wait, how is there one person there? That makes no sense. Huh? What? That's so weird. But yeah, maybe you guys can actually see where I'm coming from, just how easy it is to actually create one of these websites. There's kind of a couple of things missing here. I didn't fill in all the links and stuff. I forgot on the homepage. They're all still placeholder links except this one. The therapists haven't been imported yet. I'm not sure how I can easily do that, to be honest with you. But yeah, I mean, that was a pretty successful build, I'm not going to lie. It's now launched as well. This is no longer working for some fucking reason, but it's a classic. Now nothing's working. Wait. Oh, there we go. Right. Yeah, that works, but that doesn't. Weird. Nuxt has partnered with Vercel, and their new infra is coming out this quarter. So basically, super cheap hosting with gear integration and hosting off the bat. Nice. That'd be cool. Yeah, I would say that was a pretty successful stream, guys. I'm just going to delete this droplet just because, I don't want to actually have this content on the internet because I think it's harmful potentially to people, and I just wouldn't ever want to have some AI slop cause harm to people. So let's just destroy that. But hopefully you guys have learned something from this stream. Let me just ask the cost. What's the cost per month? Oh, $4 per month. Oh, $6 a month. That's pretty good. That's pretty good for a WordPress website. What I'll do tomorrow, guys, is I'll make something that's a little bit less controversial or potentially harmful to people. Like, I don't want to do an AI slop thing that, yeah, might actually be harmful for people. So I'll delete this. And tomorrow, what I'll do is I'll do the same thing again, but with Haiku, and we'll build something and we'll actually launch it and put it on the internet, and we'll see how it ranks. What time tomorrow? Probably closer to the time that I streamed today, so around 3 p.m. UK time, I would guess. I'm not sure if I have any meetings tomorrow. I'll check, but yeah, probably about 3 p.m. tomorrow, I would guess. If you're watching all the way to the end of the stream, guys, thank you so much. Thanks for tuning in. If you want an MVP built for your project, I just recently added 2, what they called, calendar links to my calendar. One of them is for SEO. One of them is for, not SEO, for dev. So if you're interested in having a software MVP built for yourselves, feel free to check out the link that I'm just going to quickly post here in the chat. So yeah, check out that link if you're interested in even working with me in terms of SEO or working with me in terms of making an MVP. So I just saw a question there, but I'm not seeing the question in the chat. Oh, there it is. What is the best method to get photos for a website while building? You can use Gina.ai. I did talk about this in today's stream, but basically you can use Gina, s.gina or r.gina. r.gina will scrape any websites. If I just do, like, I don't know, an example, https two-men.it, and then say get response, then you'll see that the response here, this is just from 2 lines of code, which Claude can execute on his own, right? We should see some images come here any second. This is obviously a Shopify website, so it's going to be a bit slower, but we should see this come through any second. I shouldn't have done a Shopify website. Yeah, come on, Gina. There we go. So now you can see, if I do Control F and then CDN, these are all images. So it gives you like images from the website that you can then use to power your website building, right? So if I just search this, you'll see this is an image, and you could easily use this in your projects. Thank you, guys. I'm gonna take me and the guys are gonna go for a little shop at Dunn's, where if you're from Ireland, you'll know all about Dunn's. Thank you for tuning in, guys. I really, really do appreciate it. I just posted a link in the chat if you're interested in working with us, either on a SaaS build or SEO or whatever the fuck you guys want to talk about. Feel free to book a call, 15 minutes with myself and with Rowan. Thank you so much for everyone for tuning in, especially till the very end. Thank you to all of you, Arnett, and a few other people, Fat J, a few other people who have been in the whole stream. Thank you so much, guys. I really do appreciate it. I'll see you guys on Thursday if you're coming to the Skool Community Coffee Hour. But what are you scraping with Gina AI? Oh, sorry. Yeah. I'll just quickly explain that. You can use s.gina to do the search for example, Unsplash, I don't know, therapy, right? That does the search on Google. It gives you the results, and then you take each one of those results and you do an individual scrape of those results, right? Just explain that quickly to Claude. It just needs those 3 lines of code, right? So it needs the s.gina, tell it to search whatever, plus Unsplash, and then the r.gina for individual pages, right? So this is Google. It shows you the Google results. You take that, and then you put that on the r.gina, which scrapes the page, and it gives you the photos, right? That's how I do all of my web scraping, just so you know. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Thank you. Come to the Skool community. Join the Skool community, guys. Come and join the coffee hour every Thursday. It's really, really good. We keep each other pushing, etc., etc. Perplexity, Gina, Exa, Ref, and Bright Data, all you need for agent research. I agree, Gina and Bright Data especially. I'm not a fan of Perplexity. I'd rather use Open Router's search option. Thank you, guys. Thank you.